Hey guys, hope you had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed doing something fun in spite of all of our continued social distancing. So, a couple of things for this week. The first thing is you're going to notice that the week of April 6th through the 10th, which is this next week, looks very similar to last week. All of the materials from last week are pretty much the same sort of thing for this week. So you have your week at a glance. These are the slideshows that tell you everything that's going on for the week. You have your instruction videos for the week. There's nothing posted there yet, but as soon as I finish this video, Monday will go up there, and then Wednesday will go up there. You have your reading assignments for the week. You have your attendance assignment, and then navigating the story has moved up from last week to this week. It's moved with us. This is the last time it's going to move with us because it is due this week. So let's look at week at a glance so we know what's going on. Okay, so this is everything, a snapshot for the week. Almost. Look at me not updating everything. Classic. Okay, so Monday, you are going to be watching the video, you're going to do your attendance assignment, and then you're going to read. Tuesday, your attendance assignment is due from the day before. On Wednesday, you'll watch Wednesday's video, you'll do the attendance assignment, and then you're going to do your last set of essential questions, and you're going to do the last column of navigating the story. You're going to officially turn both of those in, like turn in, done. Thursday at 8:00 in the morning, your attendance assignment from the day before will be due, your essential questions will be due, and that navigating the story will be due, all from here. Okay, Friday is just a check-in day. I had a handful of questions last week about it. Your check-in day is optional, for me anyway. So the other thing, so I had a Google Meet up, so I had my video up. It was fun to say hi to some of you guys as you popped in. Some of you guys just popped in just to say hi, which was fun to see you. And some of you guys had legitimate questions that it was good to work through. So I kept that meet up all day long, and I want to say maybe 8 or 9 people showed up. So what I'm going to do though, because not many people showed up, the meet will be specifically from 11 to 1 o'clock. I'll keep it open for those 2 hours, and you can pop in during those 2 hours. It was kind of funny. It felt silly for me to keep it up all day long during normal school hours when only a handful of people popped in. So if you want to chat about anything or whatever, 11 to 1 is when the video will be up. And we can video chat. Otherwise, I'll be on the other side of my screen anyway. I'll be grading and reading emails, and I'll have the Google Hangout up and stuff too if you just rather chat. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on for this coming Friday. So let's look at Monday. So for Monday, you are going to do the video, check. You're going to do your attendance assignment. The attendance assignment looks pretty much the same from last time. So you're going to check in. You're going to tell me what your normal class period is. Please think for a second for what class you have me for English. I had a handful of people click on the wrong class period. And when they did that, so when I'm doing attendance, it's easy for me to sort by class period. And if you click on the wrong class period, then I might miss you, or it's easier to miss you that way. And I don't want to accidentally count you absent. So make sure you click on the correct class period. Summarize what you need to do for Monday. And then because it is a new week, tell me something new. So for this week, tell me a favorite thing that is a favorite thing of yours lately. So for me this week, I've been tackling some home projects. So I've gotten into a routine where I get up in the morning, I have my coffee, I have my breakfast, I do all the things, and then I sit down behind the computer and I do school during normal school hours. And then when 3:30 rolls around, I shut my laptop off, and I kind of leave school, if that makes sense. It's a nice little routine. And then I've started to do some house projects when I'm done with school, and I decided that I wanted to redo my kitchen. And so I got this paint color from Sherwin-Williams called Pewter Green, and it is my favorite thing right now. It is a beautiful color. So my cabinets will shortly, in the next handful of days, be that color, which is really exciting. So tell me something that is a favorite of yours lately. Even if it's just like your dog or something like that. So my dog is always my favorite. So you're going to do the attendance, you're going to submit that, and then you're done with that. Second thing is read for this week. So you'll click on reading assignments. Oh my gosh, I did not update this document. Okay. That's the wrong one, guys. I'm going to fix that. There we go. Okay. So these are your reading assignments. Okay, you're going to notice that all the books that we're reading are going to tell you to read from the last chapter that you left off on, pretty much all the way to the end. So we're finishing up our books today. As a note, you guys are going to ideally want to have all of your book read by the time you get to either Wednesday's class, if you're A day, which you guys are. So B days will have until Thursday. So you guys want to read by the time you get to Wednesday's class, so that way you are prepared for those last essential questions. So yeah, but all you're doing for today is just reading. So that's it. Very last thing, this is a new, so I'm updating the Q&As with a few new things. So there's a new Q&A here, and there's a new Q&A on Wednesday. So based off of a lot of emails that I was getting last week, it was really clear that there were a handful of people that wanted to redo their essential question number 2. So I have done something. I have created a submission form, okay, because I don't see you guys in class in person anymore, so you can't physically check in with me and say, hey, I've done this thing, can you regrade it? The other thing is there's nowhere for you guys to actually place any papers. And with essential question number 2 specifically, if you're a pre-AP person, so first period, this applies to you. That format that we did our Google discussion in was really chaotic and a mess. So things have been really tricky. So if you want to redo your essential question number 2, the easiest way for you to redo that is to make your own Google document, redo your answer, and then you're going to click on this regrade, reassess submission form. This goes for anything. So if you want to redo your question number 3, that's in a Google Doc in Classroom, and that's fine. If you want something regraded or reassessed or whatever, I need to know that you have resubmitted something to be regraded. And in the past, you guys sending me an email has worked really well, and I've been able to keep track of that stuff. Because we have moved all online, it's really hard for me to keep, or it's getting harder anyway, for me to keep track of who I've regraded and who I haven't. And if I like lately I've just been going by your emails, and so I'm starring them. But they're starting to get pushed to the back because I keep getting so many emails. So this is the best way to do it. So if you want something regraded, and this applies to people who got stuff done like over the weekend or whatever, if you got something done over the weekend or on Friday, essentially, if you finish something after 8:00 on Thursday morning, you need to go in here and fill out this form, so that way I can kind of keep track of who needs stuff graded and whether I've graded it or not. So just select your class period, Tell me what the assignment is that needs to be regraded. Like, tell me what it's actually called, the title or whatever. For some of you guys, you have created your own Google Doc, or I'm thinking in future, if it's something different, like a video or whatever, that's fine. Either way, whatever you have, Google Doc, Word document, whatever it is, I want you, if you're doing like essential question number 2 and you did it on your own Google Doc and that's how you want to be regraded, you need to upload it. If the assignment is in Google Classroom, you can skip this question. Just make sure that you have officially returned it in so I know that it needs, like when I go in there, I'll see that it's been turned in. If there's anything else funky that I need to know about your assignment or whatever, please tell me. If there's not anything that you need to tell me about it, just leave it blank and then you'll submit. Okay, when you submit, you're going to see something pop up that says, "Hey, thanks, we got your submission." It's also going to let you know that I'm going to regrade things in the order that I received them. Okay, so if you end up being the 10th person in that day that has submitted this form to say need something graded, you're going to have to wait your turn basically. So give me a little bit of time to make sure that I can regrade stuff and send it back to you. I'll regrade in the order that it's submitted to me, and I'm regrading during school hours. Okay, so I am taking like essentially a normal plan period for each day, like I normally would for normal school, to grade things and to plan and all of that other stuff. So that's the time when I'll get a lot of this stuff regraded. So I'm not quote unquote taking stuff home to grade when I'm already behind a screen for like all of the day. So just make a note of that. The sooner that you resubmit something, the sooner it'll be able to be regraded. That being said, though, please make sure that you're submitting good new work, not changing a couple words and resending it to me for a submission, because you're going to end up with the same grade. So, okay, so make sure you get that done. I will probably keep this in our week at a glance always, so you can always submit stuff from there. Okay, so that's really it for this Monday. Do the attendance, make sure you read. If you have anything if you turned anything in, or if you need something regraded that I have not regraded yet, as of like 8:00 in the morning on last Thursday, please make sure that you submit to this form so I can make sure that I caught everything. Okay. Also on Monday, if you need to chat or whatever, this is the link to that, to the Hangout. And I think that's it. That should get you all set up. You can, if you guys want, you can continue working on navigating the story. You're going to want the last column is going to be due Thursday morning at 8:00. So you still have time to do it like for the whole week or whatever. But it'll officially be due this week. So that should be it. Like I said, I hope you guys had a good weekend. If you need anything, let me know. If you have concerns, let me know. If you have suggestions for how to make this run a little bit smoother, let me know. I feel like we're kind of getting into a routine now, though, so this might actually be good. So anyway, I think that's about it. We'll maybe chat with you guys on Monday. I might see a few of you guys on Monday. So, all right.